Fusion Mobile, quality e-learning experience on the go.
Let's go to cassava. The scientific name of cassava is Manioc species. Manioc species. Cassava belongs to the same class of crops as yam, a class of root and tuber crops. Root and tuber crops. The cultivars or varieties of cassava. Cassava has two varieties. The first one is called sweet cassava, Manioc palmata. Manioc palmata. And the second one is bitter cassava, Manioc utilissima. Manioc utilissima. The sweet cassava is Manioc palmata, and bitter cassava is Manioc utilissima. Bitter cassava is called bitter cassava because it contains a chemical compound which is very poisonous called azocyanic acid, ACN. It has a bitter juice known as ACN, azocyanic acid. This one makes the cassava bitter and makes it poisonous to man. It can only be eaten after it has been bagged and pressed and the liquid content, which contains the ACN, is pressed out. Or rather, it is cooked to a very high degree and before it can be taken for eating. Most often it has to be pressed out and the juice extracted out of it so that it can now be eatable to man without any bad consequence. The toxic material is called ACN, azocyanic acid. Now, climatic and soil requirements. Cassava requires temperature of about 25 degrees Celsius to 35 degrees Celsius. It also requires rainfall of about 150 centimeter to 200 centimeter. It is good to plant cassava on a well-drained, rich soil, loamy soil. It can also be grown on poor soils. It has capacity to develop on any type of soil. Now, method of propagation. Cassava is propagated by stem, and we call it stem cutting. Stem cutting. The stem is cut at about 10 to 15 centimeters, and it's suitable for planting. It sprouts from the nodes. Planting date is from March to September. March to September. And the plant distance or spacing is 1 meter by 1 meter. 1 meter by 1 meter. Planting materials. I told you earlier, I said we use stem cutting. The stem of the plant is cut and into about 5 centimeters, 10 centimeters long. It's pushed to the soil at an angle of 45 degrees. Now, cultural practices. After you have planted the cassava, what are the practices that are necessary between the planting and harvesting? Just like any other crops that we have studied, you need to weed it. Weeding is conducted 2 or 3 times before the harvesting. And then you have fertilizer application. You apply about 150 to 200 kg of fertilizer per hectare. You can also control pests and diseases. Now, maturity period is between 8 to 15 months. That's why cassava is taken as a biennial crops. Some of them stay on the farm beyond 1 year. So 8 to 15 months, depending on the varieties we are talking about. Harvesting. To harvest cassava, you use cutlass to remove some soil. You use cutlass to remove some soil, and then you pull the stem gently out of the earth. The old tubers will follow the stem. You can now use cutlass to detach the stem, cut the stem out of the sticks, and then arranged for next process. Process of cassava. You can also harvest cassava with the use of cassava puller. It's an implement which will pull the cassava out with the tubers. Process of cassava. Cassava can be processed into gari or into fufu. It can also be processed into flour, cassava flour, or livestock feeds. How do we store cassava? Cassava is stored in sacks in form of gari or fufu. It is stored until when necessary inside jute bag sacks. Pest of cassava. The commonest pests of cassava are grasshopper and rodent. A grasshopper will eat the leaves, while the rodent will eat the tuber in the soil. The diseases are mosaic, bacterial blight, and angular leaf spot. The mosaic affect the leaf and cause stunted growth. Bacterial blight also affect the leaves, cause reduced growth, and angular leaf spot, the same thing. Mosaic is a viral disease. The bacterial blight is bacterial disease, while the angular leaf spot is fungal disease. Now, this is the study of a cassava minor species. Some questions pop up on your screen. Make attempts to answer them. Should you have difficulty in answering of them, don't hesitate to go back to the video and watch and study. God bless you.